I'm here with my good friend Samir. Samir is working in the bookstore this year. Samir, tell us about some of the new important books that have come out this year.
So one of the new books we have here is Dar Academy Workbook. This is volume 1, but we have volume 1 to 6. This is an important book for Dar Academy children. They all use it in Dar Academy all across the USA.
So how has this book changed? Has it been updated?
Yeah, there's volume 1. It's been updated to volume 6. They change it almost every year. There's a new volume.
And what else has come out this year that's very important?
This year we have another book called, this is about family issues. This is by Hazamiz Masroor Rahman. This is a new hot seller. We just got it on the first day of Jalsa and a lot have sold.
And what does this book specifically discuss about family issues?
It's about household issues, about managing your children, the husband-wife relation, all of that.
It sounds like a very informative book, something that we could all use.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we would like to discuss? Any other new books that you want to bring attention to?
A new book we have is Basics of Religion and Education. There's different editions of this. It's the 5th edition. This is also used in Dar Academy.
And what's special about this version?
They revise everything every year, so any mistakes have been fixed and new topics have been added.
So one of my favorite parts about visiting Jalsa is visiting the bookstore and seeing the litany of different books that we've come out to discuss all sorts of topics. Is there any other book here that you especially enjoyed?
One of my favorite books is books that cover the Holy Prophet Isa. Our book, there's a book that talks about Jesus' death and the correct way that it happened. Those are really hot sellers because guests come in and they look at those books and they take them and they really enjoy the reading.
So how have you felt about the guests coming in? Have they been receptive to the bookstore? Have they had any common questions?
A lot of guests come in and they like the bookstore. They buy the popular books about Hazrat Isa, Jesus in Islam, and yeah, no complaints so far.
Excellent. So why don't you show us around the bookstore? So it seems like we have almost a dozen tables.
Yes.
All with different types of books,
Yep.
ranging from the Holy Quran all the way to our Dar Academy books. Is there any other book that you specifically enjoyed that you read?
A book that I've read? Well, not a book reader, but there's a pictorial book back there that shows all the mosques, the Ahmadiyya mosques all across the world, and that's one of my favorite books.
Oh, that sounds like a very excellent book, and inshallah that's a book that will continue to grow and grow as we continue to spread and grow and build mosques all over the world. So I want to take you for a second to show you our bookstore. As you can tell, it's very busy. And our cashiers here are working very, very hard to finish our transactions. And it's very encouraging to see that even in a digital age, that books regarding Islam and regarding the Ahmadiyya Jamaat are still rapidly growing all over.
Alright, so we can take a look at the checkout process. So usually every book has a barcode on the back. This book is very common. So we have a whole cheat sheet of a barcode. So every time this book comes up, this barcode, we scan this barcode. Scan the barcode and it comes up on the computer, and then we can do cash or credit checkout.
So I see that the cashier is being run by a bunch of young volunteers, and that's very encouraging to see. So generally, how do you guys feel about working in the bookstore this year?
It's fun. It's good.
So here we are at the bookstore at Jalsa Salana 2018 in US. It's being run by young individuals like Samir here, and young individuals who are here to help you find the right book, the right needs, and hopefully can answer your questions.